There is literally two ways today can go down. It can either go extremely good or horribly bad. And I'm gonna be honest with you boys, I really don't want to mess today up. Now, I've been in the comments down below in the last career mode, gathering names and putting it into my notepad to make sure we make the right decision. But after losing a massive player like Griezmann, after losing a massive player like Ozil, it's tough, man. I'm at that point where I'm just like, oh, what do we do? A lot of people in the comments down below told me to take the Brazil job, so I might actually take the Brazil job. Now, I don't know how much gameplay I'll give you of the Brazil job, but if we get into a major competition, then maybe I'll start showing you the Brazil job. So I'm gonna accept the job, but anytime the Brazil games come up, I'll probably just simulate them, or maybe if y'all really want to see them, we'll play them, but most likely we'll end up just simulating the Brazil job. So there you go, man. I've never taken an international job really in a career mode. I've done it like once, but never really done it. With that being said, I have a list of people that you guys want me to sign. So I'm going to start making some moves to try to sign some big boy players before the West Brom game. We are going to simulate the West Brom game because, boys, it is the semifinals of the Capital One Cup, and I believe we won the first leg either 3-0 or 4-0. Lewandowski. This is someone we thought about bringing in the beginning of the summer when we first signed with Arsenal, and we're back at it again. Now, I'm going to throw a simple deal on him. I'm going to offer Ibrahimovic, who is towards the back end of his career, for my man Lewandowski. I don't even think, you know what, maybe I'll throw like 5 mil on top and see what they value him at 40. Let's do this. 10 mil and Ibrahimovic for Lewandowski. Let's see if they bite on it. That would keep us with 78 million still. It's still loads and loads and loads of money. The next guy has to be the big boy, Suarez. Now, a lot of people told me to go after Suarez. This is actually a deal I thought would be actually pretty cool if it did go through. So I thought about giving 20 million and Ibrahimovic, which would still leave us with 68 million. If somehow this did happen, we would still have 68 million. So Ibrahimovic and 20 million. Ibrahimovic hasn't had the best start here at Arsenal. A lot of injuries, not really scoring the most goals. So that's why I thought it would be pretty damn good. And you guys thought it would be pretty good to go after Suarez. Now, you guys didn't tell me to give Ibra for Suarez. You just told me to go after Suarez. But I think it'll be a good idea to swap them. The next guy is Agüero. Now, as you guys know, we lost a striker in Griezmann. Griezmann was pretty much our number one striker, and then we lost him. So now I'm gonna offer the same thing I gave on Suarez for Agüero. Ibrahimovic and 20 million to see if they bite on the Agüero deal, and if they don't, then maybe we'll even offer 30 million plus Ibrahimovic for Agüero. Agüero was the name the most I saw in the comments down below for us to sign. You guys really wanted me to bring Agüero to Arsenal, and I was actually kind of like, wow, I didn't think a lot of people would want to see him move from Man City over to Arsenal, but it's a name that came up a lot. Now, the next one I'm going to do is Chicharito. This name I saw a lot, and I thought it would be a pretty damn good signing as well. So Chicharito, we're not going to offer Ibrahimovic because I don't value Chicharito that highly. I know he's a great striker, but I don't value him that highly. So the most I'll give for Chicharito is 17 million. Matter of fact, 16 million for Chicharito. We'll see if they'll bite on that. Let's move to the cam position. This is big. I really want to sign a cam because I don't know about Santi Cazorla yet. So what I'm thinking about doing is using the rest of our money to sign a cam. So we lose Ibrahimovic for a striker, but we use the rest of our money for a big boy cam. First things first, Isco. Real Madrid cam, they just signed Ozil from us. As you know, Ozil went there and we brought Gareth Bale. I don't really want to sign two players from Real Madrid, but they did get Ozil, so I know, and this was one of the guys I saw a lot. Everyone kept telling me to go for Isco, said he was so good. So as you can see, because they have Ozil, they're thinking they'll let him go. So I'm going to offer 25 million, a little bit less than what they actually value him at, to see what they say about Isco. But Isco could be someone I really would like to have. And also, another guy from there is James Rodriguez. Again, boys, now they have the big boy Ozil. Isco probably won't get a shout. Who knows if James is even their number one now because they have Ozil and he's such a high overall. You know how this game is. They go by overalls most of the time. So now all of a sudden we have an opportunity to pick up Isco or James Rodriguez for not even that much money. So we'll straight up offer, we're not playing games. We're going straight up with 50 million. We're going to offer 50 on them, see if they bite on that, because 50 million will leave us with 38 million to use Ibra and 38 million to bring in a world-class striker. Obviously, been talking about Götze a lot in this career mode. Again, a lot of these moves you guys see are moves that you might be like, oh, you like him or you don't like him, or I can't even offer on him right now because we're already in works with it. And I don't even know if Shaqiri can play Cam. Is he just a legit right mid or left mid, or can he actually play Cam in the game? I'm not really sure if he can or if he can't. I thought about maybe possibly throwing an offer on Shaqiri. He is a beast player. Again, I don't know if he could play Cam, boys. Someone told me in the comments he can play Cam, so that's why he's on the list. It's the only reason he's on the list. So I'll offer 15 million. That's a lot of money. I got to reject it, boys. With Ibrahimovic possibly, with Griezmann already gone and Ibrahimovic possibly leaving, I need Welbeck, boys. It's somebody I really need, man. We have arrived at the semi-final second leg of the Capital One Cup game against West Brom. We are going to simulate this game because we won the first one 4-0, which was a fantastic result for us. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident, boys, that we are going to win this game comfortably. So that's why I'm going to simulate it. Plus, we don't have to win the game. Just being with the 4-0 deficit, we scored 4 goals, man. We scored 4 goals in front of our home fans. I don't see West Brom. Wow, okay. Well, 2 things I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see them score an early goal. I didn't want to see one of our players get hurt. Campbell gets hurt, but we tied the game up with Ox-Chamberlain. So like I said, now that the game is 5-1 on aggregate, I don't see West Brom knocking us out. We're going to reach the final. Ibrahimovic came in. I guess he came in for... He did come in. He must have came in for Campbell. I guess the substitution was for Campbell. Either way, Ibrahimovic hit the back of the net. Ox-Chamberlain hits the back of the net. We beat West Brom, going into the final of the Capital One Cup with massive, massive victories. And as you can see here, the Chicharito deal was actually accepted, which I'm going to come at Chicharito and just give him 100. And say he's an important player and give him a 3-year deal. Chicharito could possibly play for Arsenal. That's pretty chill, man. That's a pretty awesome move, I think. They come at me and they say the Isco deal is unacceptable because they want 42. So I'm gonna say here's 35. Here's 35 for Isco. That could be a nice little move right there. Also, the Barca deal didn't go through for Suarez, so I'm gonna say here's 40 million plus Ibrahimovic. That is a lot of money I'm giving you. Lewandowski's deal did not get accepted, so I'm gonna offer 20 million plus Ibrahimovic and see if they bite on that move. But now I'm starting to think to myself, Isco and Chicharito would be pretty awesome. Unacceptable, they come at me with Agüero deal, so I hit back and tell them, yo, here, look, 35 million plus Ibrahimovic. It's a big deal. It's a crazy deal. It's a lot of money. They come at me for James Rodriguez, so they want 80 million. The most I'll give for James Rodriguez is 60. But even if we gave 60 million, we could still bring in Chicharito. Let me fix my lineup for the upcoming game against Liverpool. You know they're never going to be walking alone, but we're going to have to make them walk alone today. We're going to get Sanchez back into the lineup. Campbell back onto the reserves. Welbeck, you know what? Gareth Bale back into the lineup. Santi Cazorla gonna have to run that cam position because I don't really have nobody else at the moment. Although let's try Ramsey at cam for this game. I'm gonna give Ramsey a go at cam. I'm gonna put Wilshere in the midfield, so it's gonna be Luis Gustavo, Ramsey, Wilshere, Sanchez, Welbeck. Welbeck because Ibra's tired. It's interesting for me, man. This transfer window is really interesting for me, Booyah Nation, because I've never had this much money, I don't believe. Especially with the team we already have. Bale, Sanchez, Ibrahimovic, Wilshere, Ramsey. We have such a good team, Koscielny, Stones. We have such a great team already. I've never had a team this good with this much money. We sold Griezmann for a lot. We sold Ozil for Bale. And we have great players with a lot of money still. So Milner is onside. Ball into the middle. It's going to fall for Sturridge. And Czech just grabs. Czech grabs easily. And now we could actually counter right here. Luis Gustavo lays it off nicely. I see my man Ramsey. It's going to go to Wilshere. I don't know why it went to Wilshere. Gareth Bale. Nice cut back on Lucas. I send it over. Bellerin. Welbeck. Wilshere with time, with space. I let it fly. It goes right to the Liverpool keeper's hands. That was Wilshere to Ramsey, actually. Now to Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, first opportunity for us. Nice ball roll inside. Gareth Bale still with it from the shot. Deflected. The header. Oh my gosh, what a save. I need that creative push at the cam position. I'm not trying to drop points here. I'm really not. I'm pulling Ramsey for Santi. Can I slow down Liverpool here? Koscielny trying to. Ball into the middle. I don't know if it hit the post or if Czech came up with a world-class save. Not let him shoot. Luis Gustavo trying to stop Henderson. Henderson bringing it up. Henderson still with it. Ball to Sturridge. Sturridge looking for the pass. He lays it back off. Sturridge still with it. Sturridge still passing the wall. Whoa, oh my God, the beautiful passing check. Let me slow down now. Welbeck, nice. Finds a good pass. It's Sanchez. I cut inside with Sanchez. Sanchez still with it. This is our man. This is our superstar. It gets blocked, Gareth Bale. It's a handball, but it's out for a corner. Obviously, there's no handballs in career mode. A substitution has to happen. Ibrahimovic going to the striker position, and then Welbeck. Sanchez already on the yellow. Walcott. With Sanchez already on the yellow card, I'm taking out my best player. Walcott has that speed that we need. Walcott, nice. I see Ibrahimovic. I thought it was the one. I legit thought it was the one. I think I see Walcott, and that was for Walcott. It was for Ibra, steals it. Oh, my days. Ibra. No. That is 2 games back-to-back in the BPL that we tied 0-0. You cannot tell me losing Griezmann didn't affect us. It did. Looking at the stats, you would say 0-0 is a fair result, but the chances that we created, especially with Ibra at the end, we should be making more of our chances there. Chicharito has accepted. Also, Isco accepted, which means I can offer him a deal right now. He wants 140. I will give him 130. A 4-year, actually 140. That's going to leave me with I have 144 left, which means submitting this right here, I can now sign Isco. I already pretty much got Chicharito, but now the big boy Agüero also accepts. So there is a lot of deals on the table. I can give him what he wants of 220. Still sign. Oh my gosh. Would you take Agüero or would you take Isco and Chicharito and keep Ibrahimovic? Let me know what you guys want to do, boys. I'm not going no further. The transfer window deadline day is here. I don't want to accept the Chicharito deal until you guys tell me it's okay. So the way I'm seeing it right now in my head is Ibra leaves, and then 35 million will go to Agüero. 35 million will go to Isco. That's 70 million. And I'm pretty sure we have 88 million. And I think we offered 18 million on Chicharito. So we could legit bring in Chicharito because look right here. Look how much is left. Accepted, 72 million. So we'll be left with only 2 million. But the reason it works is because Ibra's gonna leave, which opens up so much salary wages for Agüero to come in, and we can still bring in Isco. So boys, it's up to you. Chicharito, Isco, Agüero, but then we could be looking at a 4-1-2-1-2 move because Sanchez would go back, Bale would go back, Chicharito and Agüero would be our strikers with Welbeck coming off the bench. Isco would be our cam with Luis Gustavo playing CDM, and that would be our squad. I love you, Booyah Nation. I wish I can go on further, but I really want to know what you guys want to do. I want to hit this confirm right now. Let me know what y'all think. It's been your boy Skills. I'm out of here, boys. Booyah, drop a like and subscribe. Oh my God. We just lost Griezmann. We just lost Griezmann. We have reviewed your asking price of 80 million for Griezmann and have decided to go ahead and match it. We just lost Griezmann. That is absolutely incredible. We just lost our top goal scorer. I didn't think they were gonna say yes to it. All right, boys, FA Cup is up next against Stoke City. I'm just gonna clear my mind and go into this game. I can't believe Griezmann just sold. With that being said, Ibrahimovic has to stay. Now with the money from Griezmann, if it does go through, we should be almost near 100 million. With 100 million, what do we want to do? What's the moves we should make?